Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating a Zendaya brown smoky eye with a nude lip, so I hope you guys enjoy. I have already done my eyebrows using the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, which is a universal brow pencil, and I'm beginning to use this MAC Cosmetics shadow in the color Cork. This is the shadow that I will be using as the transition color. Now to get her smoked out look, I'm going to apply a darker brown on the corner of the lid, and I'm going to be using the color charcoal brown. So as you can tell, I'm just emphasizing it on half the lid. And then going back to Cork and just applying a teeny bit. You can leave this just completely blank if you want. And then for the highlight, I'm going to be applying the color Shroom. As we all know, many palettes and many companies have came out with very similar tones to those of MAC, so don't be afraid to use another brand for this makeup look. Now I'm going to attempt to create her wing using the NYX Gel Pencil Liner. I noticed that her wing was very smoked out. It wasn't a very harsh line, so I decided to do this technique and show you guys how you can achieve it. So I just went ahead and applied a bit of the liner, then smoked it out a little bit with a brush, and then went ahead and put a shadow at the end, and I used the color Concrete. You can go ahead and apply a darker color such as black, but I didn't want it to be too harsh on the lid. I wanted it to be very smoked out. Then I applied very natural lashes. These are the Demi Wispies by Ardell, and then to make them a little bit more natural, I applied a few coats of the IT Cosmetics Mascara. And then I went ahead and applied the eyeliner on my waterline and moved on to the Pixi Flawless and Poreless Primer. For the foundation, I applied the Infallible Pro Matte by L'Oreal Paris in the color 107. This foundation has become definitely one of my holy grail foundations from the drugstore. It just applies so flawlessly and so matte. And for concealer, I will be applying the MAC Prolong Wear Concealer in the color NC25. And I'm just going to be blending everything out with a damp beauty blender. To prevent any creases and an extra highlight underneath the eyes, you already know that I'm going to be using the Sasha Cosmetics Buttercup Powder. Now I'm going to go ahead and bronze my face. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers, and the first color that I'm using is Endless Summer. And I absolutely love this bronzer. It's very natural, but at the same time, it really shapes and defines your face. And I noticed that Zendaya had a very natural but defined appearance, and I really wanted to emphasize that on this look. And then we're gonna move on to Sunny Bunny, and I'm just gonna be applying this on the top of where I applied the bronzer. Then I'm gonna be applying Pink Leopard on the temples of the cheeks, and this is just gonna give me a really pretty effect to my look. Now we're going to go back to our eyes. I'm going to be using the darkest color that I used, which was Concrete. And I'm just going to be smoking out the bottom lash line just like hers. And on the corners of my eyes, I am going to be applying Snow Bunny. And then applying a bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. For my favorite part of the look, we're going to be doing the lips. Zendaya did tweet out that her look was actually from a brown concealer, but I'm going to make it a little bit easier for you guys. I did find a kind of a perfect match, so I used Spice lip liner and a new matte MAC lipstick. It's called Naturally Transformed. It does dry very matte, but here you can't really tell because of the fact that afterwards I do spray it with a bit of all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay, so do take that into consideration. But to make it more matte, you can always apply a translucent powder. So we are basically done with the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you guys haven't, and thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!